One, two. Hello, hello. Boy, I don't know if I'm working yet or not. There's to work, I guess. I don't know. Says I'm live. Zero watching. Chat. Pop out chat. One watching. Hello. One, two. Hello, one, two. Uh, Hello, 1 2 1 2. Hmm. Hmm. Oh boy. Oh hi, Steven. I guess this thing is still working. Just trying to determine if this thing was working or not. I'm here up in the video. You just can't see me. I'm over in the dark end of the room. For some reason, the camera ain't working well this morning. It's not working well. It's like me. Ain't working well. It's probably just the person that's working it. Maybe stuff will catch up here in a while. It's like I'm all my memories screwed up. Start turning stuff off here. Maybe it'll come back. You still there? Did I lose you? Can't do nothing right anymore. Okay. How you been on so long? Nobody looks for me this late in the day. Thanks for stopping by. I figured I probably wouldn't get too many starting this late, and I haven't been on at all streaming. I've been sick and fell down and messed myself up and had the hospital coming in here a couple times, and well, actually once so far. Hey, Zara, Ruby, I got your card today, Ruby. Very nice. Thank you so much. Thanks for the thought. Morning, Glenn. Got an alarm going off. Hi, Ruby. No, that was an hour ago. That's for my calling in for my blood report I have to do once every 2 weeks, but I leave the alarm in there every day. It reminds me so I don't miss the day I'm supposed to do it. I felt better. I don't know what it is. I think I've got an I can't even say the name now. Upper respiratory infection in my head, and I think I got that from my BiPAP machine because I don't clean the mask enough like I should. And the doctor was here to visit me the other day, so now I gotta save up money and buy one of them SoCleans. If you ever seen them advertised, you plug your BiPAP into it. $340 for one of them things. I'm gonna have to have one, I guess. But no, after that fall. I haven't been feeling too good after that fall. Aching all over, from my shoulder and my hip, and You put as much as I weigh weight onto a part of your body that ain't used to it, and you don't like it. I had terrible shoulder and hip and sore and black and blue, and so my feet, top of my feet, have the skin ripped off them when I fell, and they're all scabbed up. The top of my toes. I can go on and I can go on and I can go on. But anyway, that doctor came and seen me. Was it Friday? Yeah, she came and seen me Friday. I guess that was that yesterday. No. Okay, today's Sunday. No, she came and seen me Friday, and she said my lungs didn't sound as good as they did the last time she was here, and my heart didn't sound as good as the last time she was here, and she was concerned. So she ordered an X-ray and she ordered blood tests. Paranormal nurses. So I'll get done talking about myself here in a minute. So that same day that they came out, they haven't been out yet for the blood test, but that same day, very quickly, they sent somebody out for the X-rays. And you know, I sit here in my condition, and I wonder what, I don't want to get crazy on you, but I wonder what God has in store for me. I mean, what possibly good can I do in the condition that I'm in for Him? You know, it makes you wonder. And I haven't put it out of my mind about this ending it all. And I'll tell you what, when you get old and you get so dependent on people, and you start feeling so bad and start suffering, I mean, it's really easy for that thought to come into your mind. But I don't think I ever would, because I'm too big of a coward. But let me get back to this. So I figured it out. It's like God slapped me in the face with this the other day. That young man come in here with he pushed a X-ray machine up my hallway into my room, and he told me, "You don't have to move, Mr. Bailey." He says, "I can take it right there sitting in your chair." And then he says, "I gotta move you over to your side so I can go into a side view." And I said, "That's fine." I said, "You can do it with me in my chair?" "Oh yes." He says, "No problem." Nicest young man. He was doing all this, and we got to talking. You know, I shook his hand, and I said, "You're the nicest young man." And I said, "I thank you so much." And I said, "I can see that you like your job." He says, "Yes, I love my job, Mr. Bailey." So he starts telling me. He says, "I'm 24 years old or 20, something like that." But he says, "You know, you have no reason to worry." And I said, "Worry about what?" He says, "About these young kids with these video games." He said, "You know, I would just like them." He told me where he's from. I don't know, it was Far East, okay? I don't know if it was Iran or Saudi Arabia or somewhere like that, but he was from over the way over there. He's a dark-skinned man, nice kid. And he says, "I'm going to tell you, Mr. Bailey, you don't have to worry about these kids nowadays with these video games." And I says, "Really?" I said, "Well, that's one of my worries." I said, "Because I got a grandson, that's all he does, play that thing continuously." He says, "That's okay." He said, "I did the same thing." He says, played video games, went crazy with cars, went to parties and partied out, all that stuff. And then he said, "You know, one day," he says, "I turned 20. And he says, I started thinking about it." He told me, he says, "What in the hell are you doing with your life?" So now, he's here in the United States. He's got this job. He loves it. He's talking about getting married. And I kidded with him. I said, "Well, don't do that until you get all the toys you want." He says, No. He says, "That's what I want now." He said, "The hell with the toys." So, anyway, he told me that, you know, and it was like a message from God letting me know that I shouldn't worry about things like that. And my reason for being here was me making this young man feel good about his job, and which I think I did. You know, he's a very nice young man, and I went on my way to thank him and shook his hand, and he was happy about that, and I was happy about it. It's like we both traded message from the one above. Say what you want, but that's the way I took it. And it was a good day. No, I don't need no paranormal nurses. I couldn't do nothing but spank them on the bottom. That'd be about all I could do anyway. There's no sense, no use. Yeah. I'd have to assimilate all you guys. You guys are so nice too. So, probably tomorrow or Tuesday, I'll send him over here to draw a bunch of blood from me. Yep, I believe you there, Glenn. Glenn wants nurses, Zara. I figured that might come from him. So yeah, it was a good day. I don't see my yeah, my video's going in the background, but for some reason it's not going very well. I'm going to turn that off. Oh, I don't want that. Today's Sunday. Hey, Glenn. Get her one of those sheer little outfits that look like Santa Claus. At least I can be there in spirit. Poor Sarah. This is how guys are, Zara. We're all dogs. You know that. You know, the last couple streams I had up here didn't work out well. I like it when I'm done that when you play it back, the chat is shown on the right hand side, and the last couple of times I've done that, it hasn't done that, and I don't know. I must have changed something somewhere and screwed crap up. On my chat, I got it on top chat. Should I have that on live chat? I don't know which. For that to show back. Yeah, right at the beginning. They jumped all over me at the beginning. I think they said my name, and I kept saying hello and hi, and I tried getting him to say your name, Glenn, and I tried getting him to say Darren's name, and I didn't have very luck. Good luck. I couldn't get him to say it. But I had some good replies. I didn't annotate them. I barely got the session in, but I got it in. I did it. Had to do one I haven't done in so long. Oh, it has to be on live chat. Okay, Glenn, thanks. I got a couple good answers there, and they were saying some stuff that I think was pertinent that I didn't ask for. It's getting for me just as hard to concentrate on something as my memory is. I can't remember nothing, and it's getting hard to concentrate on anything. But I keep trying. It's like about getting online here this morning. I've been thinking about it for a few days. Couldn't figure out how to do it anymore. Couldn't figure out how to get it going. There's Dr. Ray. Morning, Dr. Ray. I got it on live. Well, thank you, Stephen. Anybody that doesn't, you can ask how much work they are. A lot of people go way out on them sessions, man. They make beautiful beginnings and endings, and I don't do all that. I just stick a header on whatever I got and a footer. Had trouble with that this time too. Couldn't remember how to do that. Do that either. Somebody's got to be talking about a cat. Our cat is old. She's got to be getting up there to fatality like me. My wife would never have a litter box in the house because they smell. She would never have one in the house. And that cat loves my wife. I mean, she follows her around like a dog. Everywhere in the house, she follows her around. My wife goes in the family room out there. She goes out there. She comes in here. My wife comes in to go to the bathroom, and the cat follows her and lays outside the bathroom door until she comes out. And then she follows her wherever she's going again. She loves my wife. Well, my wife finally got a big litter box I seen out in the front living room, and I couldn't believe that when I saw it because my wife would never have one of the things in the house. My wife said she got it because she didn't want to go out. She didn't want to go outside anymore, and she's been an outdoor cat for I don't know how long. Well, lately she's been staying in the living room out there, and she found her spot out there, and she just lays there all day. And I'm afraid her final days are coming, and I'm going to miss that old girl. Hi, Megs. Well, ours will never get to that point. My wife will clean it and get rid of it before I ever get any smell out of it. I'm telling you. It's the way my wife is. She won't put up with that. That's why she's never allowed them in here before. I think the only reason she's allowing it now is because the old girl's getting ready to kick the bucket on us. And I hope she don't. But she's getting to the point where she don't want to go outside in the cold and stuff anymore. When a big old fluffy black and white farm cat, she knows what she looks like. My granddaughter just lost her cat. Great big old Maine Coon cat. Big old beautiful cat he was. His name was Mufasa from the movie, from the kids movie there. His name was Mufasa. Big cat. I mean, that's the way the Maine Coons are. Great big cat. And he finally passed away. He found me curled up in a ball one morning. Wasn't moving. That's what happens to you. After you go, you don't move no more. Every morning I wake up and I go, oh, you can't see me. I move my fingers back. You can't see that, but I move my fingers back before seeing if I'm still around. Oh, that's what our cat did. Her name is Princess. That didn't happen but about once or twice. Off to the vet she went to get fixed. God, that's a god-awfulest noise. Like somebody dying from bloody murder. There's another one, a big cat that's really pretty in there called uh, Rag Ragdoll. Ragdoll cat. It's like a Maine Coon, just as big. That's my princess. I one on the left. She was younger there. This one here on the right. She was older. But she's our princess. Well, thank you, Stephen, for coming by. Good to hear from you, buddy. Maybe our paths will cross again. I hope. Have a good day, a good Sunday, good rest of the week. Man, I don't have a good connection on my camera. It's I got a delay, a lag on my camera. I don't know why. Getting old, I guess. I'm getting old and everything I got's old. Everything's falling apart. I used the 587 this time. Just the easiest thing for me to use. I thought about going over there and manually tuning my Grundig, but I didn't. I saw somebody else on here the other day. Was it Megs or Julie? One of the two. I think it was Megs. She's manually tuning our radio, and I was interested in that. I was glad to see that. But I'm not the only one. It works really well. Looked like she was doing one of the old clock radios. Just put it on a nightstand, get the big knob on the right. Because that's what you need, is a big knob like that in order to spin it back and forth slowly enough, you know. But I was glad to see that. Article 13? What's Article 13? That would be bad for the paranormal group trying to prove something. It would really be bad. I would say if everybody had to prove everything that they put on the internet would get a lot smaller very fast. Well, we have that here too in the U.S. We get copyright infringements, and what it does, it'll mark your video, and sometimes they'll mark it in, you know, unavailable, and you have to take the content out of it. But most times, like if I put somebody's music in here, I'll get hit for a copyright infringement on the music. So then I have to let them know that I'm not trying to make money off it, and of course they are. So in order to have it in my video, they have to be able to get the money from it, not me. But I don't have monetization on my videos any longer. But Huh. That's the way life is. Somebody gets something that's working halfway decent, and somebody's got to step up, throw a cog in the gears. Got to step up and rain on everybody's day because they think they got a better idea, or they're gonna. If they're not have a better idea, they're gonna greedily get proceeds from whatever they're trying to do. That would be a huffix. A huffix. You heard of a suffix? This is a huffix. Oh boy. It's like over here now, trying to government everybody's trying to get in on the not smoking, the other stuff there with the juice stuff. I don't even do that no more. I got 3 of them over I bought. But yeah, they're trying to get in on that, get their money out of it. Now they're trying to ban any juice that has a flavor in it, and then they're trying to ban all juices to anybody under 18, and it just goes on and on and on. Never stops. California, yeah. Everything, everything I go somewhere, see something somewhere, it says, except in California, except in California, except in California. California's got exceptions to everything. Every, everything I see ads and advertisements, all at the bottom it says, except California. And California is a state that wants to break off from the United States and make their own country. And that's where all the people hang out that think the earth is flat. You need them. You need to move, Ruby. Yeah, but what's really a bummer, Ray, is in my case, I can't smoke it because it'll screw my lungs up. They're already screwed up, so I can't have none. I'm gonna have to buy brownies. That's all there is to it. Edibles, yeah, get edibles. I seen somewhere I was looking at that medical marijuana stuff, and they have some kind of a concentrate you can buy, and you light it a fire, and you catch the smoke in a plastic bag, and so you just take one big hit off that plastic bag, and that's it. You don't have to sit there and keep smoking that thing over and over and over. I seen that somewhere. Somebody will come along, figure out a way to make vapor liquid out of it, I suppose. How do you know it weighed 200 ounces? So I watched Crowley video. Oh, that was the devil worshiper. I can't remember if I watched it or not. But don't feel bad because I can't remember the other videos I watch either. I think I watched something on Ghost Adventures the other day. They went to that guy's house at the devil worshiper's house, and they went up into the tower, and the only thing they used the tower for was satanic rituals, something about breaking the seals. And dumbass Zach and some of his buddies there, they went up there in that tower, and they broke 3 seals, and all kinds of weird shit started happening. I remember that much about it, about the devil worshiper, but you guys are something else. And I still, for the life of me, I've been watching paranormal videos out there and people going to the cemetery. And we all know the cemetery is where they bury your remains. And my spirit's not my remains. And why I would go back there, I have no reason to know. And I don't know why, but it's just why anybody would go to their what is left of their body. I mean, I plan on getting cremated, so I don't have a cemetery to go back to. You know, so I just don't understand it. I don't understand why people are that way. And I keep watching other people's videos, and I catch myself doing the same damn thing. Asking questions about the other side, and the questions I ask, have to do with the body. And once we die, we don't have a damn body. Everybody's going and asking questions that have to do with the body. And when you ask them, it seems okay, but you go back and listen to what you're asking, you think about, what the hell am I asking them that for? They don't have a body, I wonder, I guess the question to ask would be, do we still feel as though we have a body once we die? Do we still see ourselves having a body and functioning as we have a body? Because once we die, we don't have one, of course. But I wonder if we still feel like we do, functioning by seeing what we think of the body, or do we look down and just see nothing, and we don't think of ourselves as having a body? I don't know, but it's kind of crazy, Bye, Ruby. Thanks for coming. Thanks for stopping. Thanks for being a part of the crew. Look for you next time. Get some sleep. Have a good day, rest of the weekend. That's great thought there, right, Glenn. But why can't we project ours? I mean, why do we need to actually ask them in a voice? I guess because of the audio, so they can vibrate it. But if they can speak into us, it seems they ought to hear our thoughts. We shouldn't have to enunciate them with air over our tongue, you know. If they can get into our head, they should be able to read what's in our head without us physically having to tell them. We should be able to think it, and they should be able to hear what we're thinking. I've tried that before, and that don't work. Drew Barrymore, huh? You guys ever watch that one TV show? I don't know if you probably don't get it over in the UK. I don't know. It's called, oh, shoot, Bar something or other, where that guy goes in there and fixes all these bars that are, well, it'll be pub to you. They're going downhill and about out of business. What's it called? Bar Fix or Bar Time, or that Tafferty is his name. You're getting too heavy for me there, Glenn. Too heavy. Look, you guys, I'm gonna let you go, man. I gotta move. I gotta do something here. Ain't been here long, but getting hot in here. Gotta turn my air conditioner on, make a lot of noise. Oh, 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 oh. I fully intend to there, Glenn. You too. All you ladies and gents have a great Christmas. I'll probably be back before that, at least watching. I'll get you guys anyway. No, I don't know what it is. I've been having hot flashes lately, and no, it's not that. I told the doctor the other day that she's going to order the blood test for me. She says having blood flashes hot flashes could be your heart. She says I want a blood test, blah blah blah. But I'll be sitting here, man. I just get hotter than hell. I got to get up on the edge of my seat. I can breathe better when I'm straighter up and down, and then I have to turn my air conditioner on until I feel better, and then I'm okay. Don't ask me why. I have no idea. Nothing wrong with that, Glenn. Over here in the US of A, you can go to a grocery store, I don't know what you call it over there, and you can order a whole damn dinner. And you just go in there at a certain time and pick it all up, bring it home. You got the whole dinner cooked for you. Turkey, biscuits, squash, pies, everything that makes up a turkey Christmas dinner. Cranberry sauce, anything you can think of, they have it all ready for you. You put it in your order, and you go in there Christmas Day and you pick up your order, and it's hot and ready to go. Oh, there's a whole series of them. It's a ghost in church. Just do a search for ghosts in church, and then search for images. I'm sure you'll come across it. Actually, there's a whole bunch of them. So welcome, hobby gamer. And goodbye. I was just going to sign off this stream. So, thank you all for showing up. Thanks you all for talking to me. And we'll get out of here. Bye-bye, everybody.